Let us discuss the next question. This is from the year 2019. With reference to the Constitution of India, consider the following statements. Statement 1. No High Court shall have the jurisdiction to declare any central law to be constitutionally invalid. Statement 2. An amendment to the Constitution cannot be called into question by the Supreme Court of India. Which of the following statements are correct? Now, statement 1 is saying that no High Court shall have the jurisdiction to declare any central law as constitutionally invalid. The High Courts, just as the Supreme Court, they also have the power of judicial review. So, judicial review in simple words is the courts will look at the validity of the law and compare it with the provisions of the Constitution. If they are not in sync with the provisions of the Constitution, to the extent they are conflicting it, they will be declared as invalid. So, High Courts also have the power of judicial review, and they can declare a central law within their jurisdiction as invalid as long as they are conflicting with the provisions of the Constitution. So this is incorrect. Statement 2 says an amendment to the Constitution cannot be called into question by the Supreme Court. No, an amendment to the Constitution, if it is violating the provisions of the Constitution, can be called into the question by the Supreme Court, and the Supreme Court will declare it as invalid. So this is also incorrect. Which of the following statements are correct? Both the statements are incorrect. So answer will be D, neither 1 nor 2. So the power of judicial review for the High Court is incorporated in the Article 226, and they have the jurisdiction to declare even a central law to be constitutionally invalid within their jurisdiction. And coming to the statement 2, the idea of basic structure doctrine is laid down in the Keswananda Bharati case. What is the basic structure? Basic structure is those provisions of the Constitution which are so fundamental to the very existence of the Constitution. They act as the bedrock of the Constitution. Changing them will change the entire character of the Constitution. Those provisions are the basic structure of the Constitution. The court said that the Parliament can amend the Constitution, but keeping in mind the basic structure of the Constitution. You cannot violate the basic structure of the Constitution. And if you are violating it, to the extent of violation, the court will have, using the powers of judicial review, they will strike down to the extent of the violation. Hence, both statement number 1 and 2 were incorrect. Answer will be D, neither 1 nor 2.